If we had a nickel for every time a Six Flags park opened a coaster late, we would have a sock full of nickels. The question here is, will we have another sock full of nickels in May? Announced back in August, AlpenFury will be Wonderland's 19th coaster. This Premier Ride's launch coaster will have a whopping 9 inversions over a stunning layout. Now, I've already covered it a couple times, but in short, it's awesome and can be the best coaster in the park. Track first came in late August, and I thought for sure vertical construction would begin by mid-October. But as the weeks and months went by, there was only radio silence. Finally, days after Winterfest ended, vertical construction begun. So, that leaves us with the question, when exactly will it actually open? There are a few possibilities here. The best case scenario is opening with the park, but that seems unlikely because of how late construction began. It's easy to ask why it began so late. Simply put, it's because AlpenFury goes over a lot of walkways. Cranes and construction equipment would force large areas of the park to shut. Wonderland didn't want this and refused to fully shut down pathways until the end of Winterfest. Plus, Vortex and Wonder Mountain's Guardian are set to have some supports removed and reinstalled. This isn't uncommon, and the park has even done it before. The consequence is that kind of work has to be done in the off-season. On the bright side, construction is moving along quickly. This was filmed yesterday on January 15th. In just 3 days, all the track for the station and brake run was installed, with multiple pieces a day going up. As I'm recording this, it's likely to turn into the first launches up as well. Track is starting to arrive at the park at a faster rate, and right now, about this portion of the coaster is on property. To be blunt, Wonderland is playing from behind, and construction is going to have to move fast. Luckily for us, Premier Ride's coasters spring up at the same rate as a rabbit population. After that, there is still work to be done. Hundreds of testing cycles will have to run, the station and surrounding buildings will be built and decorated, plus the worksite will have to be cleaned up. This considered, the park's current comment claims it'll open early in the season. So, when is it opening, really? I know this date is kind of specific, but I have other ideas. It's doubtful that it's gonna open with the park in early May, and it's just as doubtful it'll open after Canada Day on July 1st. My pick is Victoria Day weekend. This is around May 17th, and for you Americans, it's pretty much our equivalent to Memorial Day. It gives the park a chance to finish off some final details, while also not being a substantial delay by any means. My one piece of advice is to delay a trip to June if you're coming from out of town. With that said, AlpenFury is very ambitious, and I'm sure it's going to be worth the wait. Between this and Mindbuster's Gravity Group retrack, we have a lot to look forward to at Wonderland. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed, feel free to like and subscribe, and if you disagree with the date or did not like the video in general, feel more than free to leave a hateful comment.